and you'll find it very interesting. This chapter and a separate chapter about, we call Paul Brown Moses, the greatest quarterbacks and the greatest coaches of all time. And I picked in the greatest coaches Paul Brown. You'll read the rest of it, because everything you see today, Paul Brown invented. Everything. That's why Bill Belichick, when he went to Cleveland 2 years ago, wore the Paul Brown hat. A genius. I saw Paul Brown the first year in training camp when he came to the NFL. I've been around Shula, Chuck Noll, all the greatest. This was truly a genius. Unlikable, just like Belichick. A man of very few words. He invented the IQ test. He invented film scouting. He invented the 40-yard draft. He was the first one, which Otto Graham hated, and now today I hate, that had the messenger guard, one of them being Chuck Noll. He called every play in the game with rotating offensive linemen. He did everything, bring the teams into the hotel the night before the game. Getting to the quarterbacks, there are two people, and we go through all of them, the two people that stand out to me. And one of my chief complaints about listening to people today on all of these talk shows that have seen players only back 5, maybe 10, maybe 15 years, is to say somebody is the greatest of all time unless they've seen everybody. So I will go all the way back to 1946 to Sid Luckman, and then forward to today. There are two players that stand above the crowd. My first pick is Unitas. My second pick is Brady. My reasoning for Unitas are three things. He invented the 2-minute offense. He invented the checkoff at the line of scrimmage. He called all of his own plays. He memorized the game plan. He understood every facet of the game. He had the best. There are three great arms: Unitas, Dan Marino, and John Elway. Maybe the latest, a guy at Kansas City, maybe someday, because I love what he does. But the reason I picked Unitas is, I think today, Unitas, with the wide open offense, you can't touch the quarterback, the middle is wide open, that he and even Marino and the Elways would have a field day. Now I'm going to take Brady and bring him back to them. Brady, the master of the short pass, as intelligent as Unitas, doesn't need Josh $5 million McDaniel in telling him what to call. But I think he can have all the sleeping pillows and that guy that rubs his legs every day. But he wouldn't have lasted past 35 because the quarterback was killed on every play. The flag was never thrown. John Unitas ended up being a cripple at the end of his life. There wasn't one part of his body. Most players were through by 34.